Welcome, folks, to Glendale, Arizona and State Farm Stadium, site of this year's Verbo Fiesta Bowl, which, of course, is part of the college football playoff. We've reached the semifinal stage, one last hurdle to clear before the national championship game. We'll find out here today which side has the toughness and the depth to keep driving toward that ultimate goal, the chance to raise that gold trophy over their heads. As we'll see the number 12 seed in this playoff, the Florida State Seminoles, taking on the number 9 seed in the playoff, the Texas Longhorns. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined by Kirk Herbstreit. It's been a tremendous college football playoff so far, and it's down to this, the semifinals. Which team will head on to the national championship game? Kickoff team is out there, and here we go with this playoff semifinal game. Texas. And the returner decides to signal fair catch. Guys up front lined up. It's first down. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Launching it downfield. He pulls it in for a big gain. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
Good job with the offensive line giving his quarterback time to throw, and you can see the damage he can do to you when he does have time. A great throw and something you just kind of expect in Tallahassee, a quarterback that can make throws like this.
To 1st and 10 play coming up for the offense. Keeping it on the ground here. A solid 8-yard gain brings up a 2nd and 2.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Trucks through the defender. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down.
Good push up front and great acceleration by this back. I tell you, he's doing a pretty good impression right now of a combination of greats that they've had at Florida State. Guys like Warwick Dunn and Devontae Freeman, and more recently with guys like Cam Akers and Dalvin Cook.
And the Seminoles begin a new series here, 1st and 10. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Looking to scramble. And he dumps it off to the tight end. And they'll get him down that time. And the Noles hustle to the line to run the hurry up.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
The DB's right near the line now, showing press coverage. It's a short completion of the tight end. And they'll step out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage there. The defensive pursuit forced him out. Offense needing to keep this drive alive. It's a 3rd down play. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it here. Trying to extend the play. And it's complete downfield. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain.
Well, there's nothing better for an offensive coordinator than having a quarterback kind of get into a rhythm early in this game. Another great completion. This guy is off to a great start in this big playoff game.
The Seminoles are in the red zone now. Oh, a reverse. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
The defense there showed incredible discipline on the backside contain, and that reverse wasn't going anywhere, just textbook.
Coming to the line on 2nd down, this is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Caught near the goal line. Tackled at the 2 after the completion. The defense really up against it now.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
Here we go, 3rd down, close to the goal line. They can still get a 1st down without scoring. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their 1st of the half. This is crucial. Defense needing a stop on 3rd down, trying to force a field goal. And the wideout goes in motion. They'll run the option. Doesn't quite get in, but it sets up a 1st and goal for this offense.
Opportunity missed here by this defense. They get them to 3rd down. They load up the line of scrimmage, but they could not deny this back of coming up with that conversion.
The Noles looking to finish the drive here. It's 1st and goal. First and goal, handoff. And he'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Second down and goal, upcoming. Try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
What a great job there by the defense, reading that play, pursuing the football. Nice loss of yardage there on 2nd goal. Now it's 3rd and goal for the offense.
Third down and goal. Big play coming up here in the red zone. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Launching one to the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Florida State. We come out in the playoff game, Kurt. No signs of rust for the offense immediately.
Yeah, no jitters at all. After the layoff, I wondered how they might be able to come out and communicate and actually just the rhythm to the offense. But they did not hesitate. They set the tone early. Now they got themselves a lead.
And the PAT makes it 7-0 to open scoring. Getting set to kick the ball off now. Returner choosing to field this one. And the coverage team gets the returner to the ground.
That return backfires on him. Now, their offense is stuck with the ball inside their own 10.
The offense has to be careful now, backed up inside their own 10. And now the handoff. They'll tackle him at the 17-yard line.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice, solid game.
Getting set. Here's second down. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
But this defense has been incredible all year long, and they continue to be that way in the postseason. Just getting after this offense, whether it's putting pressure on the quarterback, great coverage downfield. Right now, they are dominating this game.
Interesting play call here. 3rd and short inside their own 20. They want to get this drive going, or a punt could give the opponents excellent field position. Looking for his big tight end. Makes the catch downfield. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
Now we're starting to see this offense look like they've looked all year long. Listen, to be able to get to a playoff opportunity, your offense has got to be able to show an ability to hit throws like this on 3rd down. They hit it, they keep the drive alive. Now they have a chance to put points on the board.
Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. And the offense going backwards in that play. Defense makes a stop to wrap up the first quarter. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. He's moving out of the pocket. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a 3rd down.
It has been a tough first half in this playoff game for this offense. They cannot get anything going through the air. Not only are they down on the scoreboard, but there's really nothing to build around as we get ready to go into the second half.
Now the offense facing a 3rd and long from their own 41. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the football there on 3rd down.
I see what the quarterback's trying to do here. He's holding on to that football to the last possible second to give that play a chance. But he held it just a little bit too long, and the defense is able to hit him to force that incompletion.
And the kick angles out of bounds, so no return possible here. Comes the Florida State offense on the field. Remember last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here, or the defense come up with a stop? Going for a big play downfield. The catch is made for a huge pickup. Forced out of bounds after a big gain. This offense set up for the 1st down.
My gosh, this receiver is outstanding. A huge play for this Florida State offense. And Tell you, you and I have been coming into Tallahassee a long time. We've seen some great receivers. Guys like Johnny Wilson, most recently, a big, tall target. Anquan Bolden could do everything. Maybe one of my favorite players of all time, Peter Warrick. And going back to Fred Biletnikoff, played, of course, at Florida State.
Off the play fake on first down. And he just throws the ball away there. Nobody open. Excellent coverage. So second down after the incompletion. Handoff from the shotgun. The pickup is 6, makes it 3rd down and 4. And the Seminoles will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. It's 3rd down. Quarterback in the shotgun. It's a quick grab. And he picks up the first down before they get him to the ground. They bring him down, but wow, the freshman showing off the arm strength. Defensive backs up at the line, showing press. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Man, you got to love this if you're a defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time they got to him and forced that incompletion.
2nd and goal for the offense. We'll try to run it with the option. And he runs it into the end zone. Touchdown, Knowles. So still early, but this offense beginning to build momentum and build the lead now, Kirk.
As we've seen over the years, Chris, good teams know how to use the first quarter to establish the lead, the second quarter to increase the lead, and the final half just to hold on to it. They're following that blueprint perfectly, widening the distance between them and their opponent before we even get to the locker rooms.
He'll call for the fair catch here. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. Last drive stalled. They're forced to punt it away. Let's see what they can come up with this time. Back now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. Has the first down and more. They bring him down, but he makes the 40-yard line. That's a solid gain.
Go with the toss play here to the left side. Let's give credit to the guys up front, the offensive line, center, guard, tackle. They seal the edge. But I love seeing the receiver's willingness to be a part of that and a good job of blocking downfield. Otherwise, that play cannot be spilled out of the backfield and into the open field. So everyone handled their responsibilities perfectly to pick up some nice yards.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. He's going to take off here. Slides down to avoid the tackle. Offense cranking up the tempo now. No huddle.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the first and the second option aren't there. By the third option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, of which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
The Longhorns line up on 1st and 10 now. Looking to pass this time. Lets it fly to the wideout. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up 2nd down. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. From the pocket, delivers over the middle.
Chris, the more we watch these spread offenses attack in today's game, it's not just about the vertical shots with the taller receivers on the outside. Defenses are challenged even more by those smaller slot receivers and their quickness in space.
Third down play now, trying to keep this impressive drive going. Thrown quickly, caught in the right flat. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Good job here by this offense coming up with this first down on the third down play. They knew they're going to have to deal with a lot of pressure, did their job, gave the quarterback time. They convert, and listen, you're down early in this game. Every possession matters. You need points on this drive, and they're able to have that chance now with that conversion.
Looking to chuck it again. And he's going to float this one to the right side. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Longhorns.
That kind of play is almost impossible to defend. When the quarterback is throwing the ball with that kind of accuracy and timing, and the receiver runs a route like this, good luck trying to stop it. So maybe this is a great start for this combination, this quarterback and receiver, for a big day.
Here comes the point after attempt. PHC is good. They still trail, though. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. First down here, the offense has time for one more play before the 2-minute warning. Play action here on first down. Fires it to the wideout. Almost makes a terrible freshman mistake. Lucky that it's incomplete. We've reached the 2-minute warning. We'll have to see if the offense can build on this lead before the break. So after the incompletion, it's second down. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. He's escaping the pocket now. Nobody open downfield. He just throws it away.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
A tough situation for the offense. Third and long from their 25. Let's see if the defense brings some heat here. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looking for his big tight end. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. The stop is finally made, but it's a big gain. Stopped at the 49.
What a huge play for this offense as this half is coming to a close. Here's where you've got to get a little greedy, because what seemed like a drive where you're happy to maybe come up with 3 points, now you've got a real shot to maybe put the ball in the end zone.
First down, looking to throw the football. Finds an open target on the left side.
Boy, Chris, great timing here with the quarterback against that zone defense, waiting just at the right time to deliver it into that window to pick up a nice gain.
Pass caught, second down now. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. Offense stops the clock with their second timeout to talk strategy.
You know who's got to love this offense picking up so many first downs? Their own defense. Man, when I played, I used to have defensive guys come down and tell me when we'd have a long drive how much it would allow them to rest and go out and play dominant football.
And the Noles getting set on 1st and 10. From the shotgun, drops back. Quarterback leaves the pocket on the move now. Extending the play now. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
I love that this guy's not willing to just give up on plays. You know, he's got enough athletic ability to give you some positive yards in the run game, and he's able to do that right here.
Here's the second down play. Defense trying to jam these receivers at the line. He'll look to throw it here on second down. And he'll loft it to the end zone. Oh, and he can't hang on. What an opportunity to score there. Instead, incomplete and third down.
Really good job here by the defense in coverage. Did a nice job here of staying in phase with the receiver. There's no chance for a completion at all.
Quarterback in the shotgun here on third down. Look at this. He'll go deep again. And it's incomplete again. Fourth down coming up.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. Got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
And he's got it from 49 yards out. What a powerful kick.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. I'm surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
So here's the kickoff now. Offense settling for 3, tacking on a little bit of momentum before the halftime break. Fielded in the end zone. It's Bryant. Tackled at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. The offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. Final 10 seconds of the half. It'll be first down. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. Quarterback moving out of the pocket, trying to create. Gets rid of it on the move. Receiver makes the catch. And a timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. Time ticking away. Time for just 1 more play before halftime. Clear movement before the snap, and it'll be a false start. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. penalty backs up the offense. It's 1st and 15. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Here's the snap, looking to throw. He's running out of time here. And that falls incomplete as time runs out in the first snap of play. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Seminoles will kick it off to begin the second half. Returner looking to create better field position. Returner tackle right there. That's what will start the drive. And the Longhorns offense takes the field. Receiver in motion now. First play of the second half, they keep it on the ground. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
Chris, I'll be really honest with you. I don't know why they continue to try to run the football. I'm all about balance. I'm all about trying to make sure the defense has to defend the run and the throw. But at this point in the game, they haven't been able to run the ball. They're going to have to go through the air if they're going to come back and take the lead in this game at some point.
Second down after that previous play. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Looks left and finds his target there. And he's shoved out of bounds, but the defense short of the first down marker.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Third down. This offense could really use a conversion here, down multiple scores. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. On third down, he drops to throw. Airing this one out toward the sideline. And the pass is dropped. Would have been a big gain, but he couldn't hold on.
The offense doesn't come up with the completion here, Chris, but I think it gives you an indication of what they think they can do here in the second half of this playoff game.
Longhorns will line up to punt it away. They're going to kick it away for the second time. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. And the Seminoles offense comes back on the field. They're trying to build this lead here. Had to settle for 3 last time out. Here's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. First play of the drive, they come out throwing. Looking for his big tight end. Incomplete, but a penalty flag is down in the backfield. Let's get the call. Offense moving backwards after that holding penalty. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? The pre-snap motion from the offense. He's going to hand this off. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
You know, in an era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example of a defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
Offense getting set. It's second down. DB is looking to jam the receivers at the snap. Second down, we're going to throw it. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. And they bring him down. That's a very solid gain, but still well short of the marker.
Chris, much like we saw in the first half, this quarterback can put the ball right on the money. Now, you know the defensive coordinator at halftime spent all the time he could with his secondary to come up with answers on how to try to slow this guy down.
And he'll drop back here on third down. Looks to the left for a quick throw. It's caught downfield. Out of bounds, but not before a huge gain. Offense gets a fresh set of downs.
Well, this quarterback is unflappable. Here they are working with the lead in the second half. Get to a third down. You got to throw the football. This is where you trust the quarterback to make a good decision, an accurate throw. He does it, you convert, and you keep working that clock.
First down, looking to throw the ball. Oh, and it's incomplete. He flat out dropped what would have been a touchdown. Second down coming up now.
Chris, not only really good coverage here by the defense, but I love their awareness. That ball is in the air, headed to the end zone, and the ball is separated from the receiver with the contact.
Takes the snap and takes off on the run. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. And they convert here on third down in the red zone. This is a 4-point type of play, touchdown or field goal. Obvious false start there, moving too early. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Offense sets the formation. It's third down. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
Wow, a risky call by the offensive coordinator, playing with the lead in the playoff in the second half, throwing the football. I don't disagree with it, but now you give this defense a chance to create a turnover, and they capitalize here with the pick.
First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. And looking to throw now on first down. Quarterback on the move, trying to make something happen. He'll avoid the big hit with the slide.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but then make the play, bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Lofting it toward the left sideline. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
Love this aggressive mindset from the quarterback and offensive coordinator. Found the matchup that you wanted, take a shot downfield. You don't hit it, but you made the defense be aware of it.
Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. Looking to pass here on second down. Lets it go on the move. And it's intercepted. Beautiful timing there.
Well, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoff. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
And the Florida State offense heads back onto the field. That costly red zone interception the last time out. Let's see if they can recover from that error. Breaks a tackle on the play and makes a decent gain. And the player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout or they check him out. Second down after that run on the previous play. Offense will keep it on the ground here. Going to try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Critical third down play for this offense right here. The offense with some pre-snap motion. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Short connection to the tight end here. They make the first down, brought down to the 31.
Think about this, Chris. These guys have been working since January of last year to get ready for a dream season. They've had that. Now they're here so close into the postseason and the playoff, working with the lead. It comes down to a third down. They do their job, convert. And now they keep working that clock and getting so much closer to advancing to the next round.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw, looking for the wideout. And he's got his man open downfield. Touchdown, Seminoles. This offense is still clicking.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. And the returner elects to fair catch it. No return. Here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. Quarterback escapes the pocket and takes off. And it's incomplete on the throwaway. Didn't find anybody open. Brings up a second down now.
Man, I like this play. I mean, not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. Lets it go quickly. He's got it for a big gain. And he'll go down after a solid gain, more than enough for a first down.
Chris, here we are in the fourth quarter. These guys are trailing. Had been a great day, but with this quarterback, he's as gifted as anybody in the country. You never count these guys out.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. Hit just as he throws the ball. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. Can he take it all the way? Not just the pick, but a big return sets up the offense in good position.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the second half, and the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
And here comes the Florida State offense on the field. Secondary up now, trying to jam these receivers. The secondary backed up off the ball now. He's moving out of the pocket now. Touchdown, Florida State. To stretch the lead, the route is on. Now, just a brilliant game from this quarterback. With a spot in the natty on the line, you got to step up, and this guy has delivered so far today.
You know, it's just everything coming together. The preparation that he put in leading into this game, the offense doing their job of taking care of him, receivers running good routes, everything right now is clicking for this offense and this quarterback.
The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. This one will be fair caught. Texas offense comes back out on the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 29.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
Again, makes it second and medium. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. They look to throw it here on second down. And he lofts it toward the sideline. They try a downfield shot. That's a good effort there. But now it's third down.
Well, they don't connect here, but this is what you have to do. It's late in the game. You need points. You're behind. You got to take some shots. I'd go right back to it, try to find a matchup, and go to one of your receivers that can make a play for you.
Quick throw over the middle. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
That is a really tough feeling for a receiver to be way downfield like that, ready for a big play, and just unable to connect with your quarterback. I'm sure they're going to go to the sideline, looking to call another shot downfield again here in a little bit.
The offense stays on the field, down multiple possessions. Easy choice. Fourth down. He's throwing for it. Makes the catch, and the offense will keep this drive going. They make the tackle, but he easily gets first down yardage. The drive keeps going.
Finally, good for them. They come up with a big play like this. Let's face it, offense has been at a premium for these guys. You wonder where plays like this have been all game long.
Second down play coming up. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Send the back in motion. Looking to throw again. Looking to scramble now. Slides to avoid the big hit.
I really like this call by this offense on second and short. Looking to maybe take a shot downfield. Nobody is open, so instead, he's able to just tuck it, run, and pick up a nice first down.
Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Fires it to the wideout. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
set second down play here. Grab behind the line. It's Finley. And he's tackled for a loss after the catch. The defense all over that one.
Interesting call here, Chris, with a screen pass in the fourth quarter late in the game. I think they're expecting the defense to get upfield on the pass rush. But give the defense all the credit. Recognizing it, almost really anticipating that this screen was coming, and then rallying to the ball.
Back in motion now. Now in third and very long, looking to throw. Oh, a sack. The senior on this defense making a big play.
Chris, I'm really surprised by the way this game has turned out. That's another sack by this defense. They've done such a great job of preparing a plan to get ready for one of the top quarterbacks in the country. They've kept him out of sync, applied pressure, and a big part of the reason they're enjoying this lead right now.
Fourth down now. Time for perhaps one more play before we hit the 2-minute warning. We've reached the 2-minute warning here. This offense needing to score and then get the football back. Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field trying to chip away at this lead. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. And he's throwing for it on fourth down. And he floats this pass deep down the right side. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Texas.
This guy has a knack for the end zone, doesn't he? That's 2 touchdowns for this guy today, and I don't know if he's done yet.
Coach makes the decision to go for a 2-point conversion. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Receiver makes the grab. Ball carrier tackled there.
Hey, how about this defense there? Nice job rallying to the football to keep them short there as they tried that 2-point play.
Timeout is called by the defense. That's their first of the half. Looks like they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. The ball carrier recovers it, and the offense will keep possession. And the Seminoles offense comes back on the field. This has been a tremendous performance by this team. Now just the finishing touches. Run out the clock and let the party begin. There's a shot toward the end zone. Oh, and it's incomplete. He flat out dropped what would have been a touchdown. Second down coming up now. Second down play coming up. And he drops back in the gun. Bringing pressure. Using his legs on the scramble. He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide.
Man, nothing is more aggravating for a defensive coordinator than this right here. You've got it. You've got a chance to make a play on him, take him out of his rhythm, but instead, this guy gets away from that pressure, tucks it, and picks up some big yards.
Looking to throw it on first down. Looks to the left, and it's complete. Tackle made after a big gain.
I just continue to be in awe of this offense. Even with the lead, these guys are going to play for 60 minutes. They do not let up. Here they are. Typically, you'd want to run the football here to work the clock, but these guys stick to the game plan and keep throwing the football, trying to get more yards.
It's press coverage now from these DBs. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. And that's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. He's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete. So here we go. Third down in the red zone. The kind of play that decides football games. Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Oh, he misfires again, 3 in a row.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on fourth down.
Right down the middle. And they add to their lead. Getting set to kick off after extending the lead with the field goal. The offense knows they have a long way to go and not much time to get there. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Offense takes the field. This has been a rough game for these guys. Not much left to do but play for pride. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. And the clock winding down, they'll take a deep shot. Catch made way downfield. That's going to help the stats a little bit, but won't make a difference in the outcome. The offense spends a timeout here. There are 16 seconds remaining. Longhorns will line up here on first down and goal. Here's the handoff on first and goal. Oh, and he fumbles. The defense recovers the fumble. So it's first and 10 inside the 5. How does the coaching staff play this? So they run the ball to get some breathing room, or will they trust the QB and be more aggressive? And the ball, that'll be a safety. And the ball will bounce out of bounds, so they avoid the turnover.
Man, that is a big-time play for this defense. Not only do they get a couple points, they get the football back as well. That should give these guys a spark and some momentum.
Running it back, it's Bryant. Well, that's a great performance in a pressure moment, but now the job gets even more exciting, even bigger as they go on to the national championship game and play for that trophy.
And this is a new era. I mean, think about the weeks, the amount of games that these guys have been able to play and be able to accomplish this, to get to the national championship. That says everything about the endurance of this football team, both mentally and physically, and they get one more hurdle to see if they can become the national champs.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another...